Your checklist here is your website, Google My Business, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Threads, our new social media site, alumni websites, and industry websites. So you want to make sure that on all of these websites, you have your credentials up front, your bio is where it should be, and people can find out who you are very quickly. Hack number 2, testimonials and reviews. Now, this one's not as easy to hack. So there have a checklist here where it's Google My Business, my website, LinkedIn, Meta, video, and YouTube. So testimonials can be real people who talk about you on video. They can also be the ones that are written on your Google page. Depending on your business, your CRM, and how you operate, you and I can have a powwow in a one-on-one session where we do talk about what are some good ways for you to have more reviews on your business page as well. Because again, that's just the sniff test, right? Yeah, Tony, that is your model that's on my website. That's right. Hack number 3, associations. And if you're noticing the theme here, I'm actually walking you through my website and specifically my homepage. So I'm preaching what I'm saying on this talk. So associations show, again, that you are a member of the community, that you're trusted by the community. So put them out there, right? If you're in BNI, if you're in a chamber of commerce, put it on your website. Make sure that you're listed on your association's website. Articles online announcing maybe that you've joined one of these organizations, that you're in LinkedIn groups or Facebook groups that might be associated with those associations as well, too, to really get the power out of that. Hack number 4, awards. So this is actually something I added to my website when putting this presentation together. So again, you can always learn something from yourself, right? These awards tell people, all right, this is my credentials and that other people trust me, other people vote for me. So I've got one of my software services awards. I've got a Best in Falls Church nomination, that my certification as a woman-owned business, and then also as a top digital marketing agency from Clutch. If you don't have awards, that's a good impetus to apply for them, right? I would never assume that somebody who doesn't have a particular award is not a good professional. But again, applying for them is the first step. Doing a PR release, really getting it out there, having people find it. Your website, putting your awards on your website, putting it on social media, putting it on email. So for your contacts, so that people can celebrate you. And also people can vote for you. People love to show support for businesses. Don't think that asking for people to vote for you is too much. Hack 5, case studies or results. So I recently also added to my website some case studies about long-term clients that have had long-term results with us. Putting those on your website is important. HARA, which is helping out a reporter, that's also important. Some of the things that reporters ask for are actually for case studies and results. And by the way, that website is free. Social media posts where you frequently are talking about the successes that you're having. Social media groups. So then reposting that from your social media to some of the groups that we're in is really important to engage those audiences, help them learn. And then finally, email. So email to people that know you, trust you, and like you to talk about their case studies, because you never know, one of them goes, wow, those were some really good results. Can we try that with my business? All right, so let's reflect. So go ahead in the meeting chat, say 2 things that you will improve or that you reflect on, that these are some things that you could do better. So the 5 tips that we have: revamp the bio, reviews, membership, awards, and results. Feel free to put what you are taking away from this today. I love it. I love all the engagement. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. All right, as those are flowing in, I'm going to give you a before and after. So meet Joe Green. Here he is, circa 2019. You can see from his picture, he is young. He is a young, ambitious bariatric and general surgeon. He's a son to a famous bariatric surgeon, which that was one of the things I think that he really wanted to live up to, right? He wants to build his reputation, he wants to attract patients, and he wants to be a thought leader. So how do we get there in the modern age? Well, let's see our before and after. Here's Dr. Joe Green, who's added some fancy letters to the end of his name since we first started in 2019. Now, I will not take credit for all of this, right? A lot of this is him taking ambition, finding opportunities, right? But what we do as his marketing firm is we help him get that out there. So he has a personal website besides his practice website. He's active on social media. He posts YouTube videos, both surgical and interview style. He's done TV appearances. So he's actually played a doctor on TV, which I think is kind of funny. Speaker engagements. We've done a lot of public relations releases whenever he has an accomplishment to really get that out there. We've submitted for him to get a Wikipedia page. We'll see if we get it. And he also has a Peloton team where patients can join him and do Peloton with him. So he is a phenomenal example of a professional that really puts himself out there. And he recently got a very prestigious position. He'll be working at Reston Hospital as their general surgeon and bariatric surgeon, and running and building their reputation in the region. So make a great intro, as we talked about earlier. Other marketing professionals, business developers, sales reps, and owners. We work with startups, helping them get started up right. Expanding businesses are probably our bread and butter right there. Moving offices, adding revenue streams. And then we offer packages in marketing, sales, training, consulting, or both, depending on what someone needs. And finally, what's next? Schedule a competitor audit. I'm also putting my Calendly link in the chat and would love to talk to anybody on this call.